Hey everyone, it's Liz from MediaDev. Today I'm going to be talking about data acquisition best practices. So data is the lifeline for any sales team within an organization. Without data, you can't do any kind of outreach, whether that be by email, phone, or other lead generation types of strategies. So how can you make sure that your data is as good as it can be? Well, that's what I'm going to talk about today. So first of all, when you're looking to acquire data, it's, from my perspective, very important to keep in mind that data is a living and breathing organism. It's changing all the time. There are people who leave companies, join other ones, they change job titles, they change roles. So it's not ever going to be a constant thing. So when you have data, you can be pretty sure that within a short period of time, that data will evolve. So you can't expect that a perfectly clean database today is going to stay perfectly clean tomorrow. So that really means that you need to be working your database constantly. You need to be looking at it all the time. You need to be sure that you're constantly doing actions and then cleaning it as you go. So if you're sending out an email campaign, for example, and you get some bounces, well, it's likely those people don't work for that organization anymore and you need to get them out of your database. The other thing is that purchasing data from third-party suppliers really is not a good idea. And one of the reasons for that is that you can never really be sure about data quality. Again, how do they update their data on a regular basis? That's definitely a question you should ask. But also in light of GDPR compliance regulations, I think it's a little bit sketchy to purchase data from a third-party supplier because you can't be sure that they have an explicit opt-in that they've obtained just for you. And using the legitimate interest clause, while that can work in certain instances, you do need to be careful about it. So that's just a hashtag tip from Liz. But in any case, in terms of the best practices for data acquisition, what we recommend doing is starting with a data build. So that would require doing research on accounts by segmenting a particular, let's say, industry sector, company size, or particular job titles that you're going after within those accounts. You do desk research first, so that means going online, sourcing data through a variety of different websites, and compiling that data into a spreadsheet. So this is particularly easy to do if you're looking just for data on companies. If you're looking for data on contacts, you probably need to have a LinkedIn Sales Navigator account in order to find some relevant contacts that you can get your foot in the door with. Using social selling then for outreach is great because you know that on LinkedIn people are susceptible to exchanging and networking with other people, so it's completely GDPR compliant. And then we recommend using outbound telemarketing in order to qualify data because on the one hand, you can be sure that what you gather is accurate. When you do just research online, you will find that there are prospects on LinkedIn, for example, that have not updated their profiles. You may find erroneous data on companies that haven't updated, their latest address or phone number on their website. And in addition, then you can be sure as well that you can obtain those explicit opt-ins because if you speak directly to a person and you give them a little explanation about your company, you should be able to interest them in receiving some information from you. So in terms of the best practices, again, research online, calling into accounts to confirm the validity of the data, speaking to prospects to obtain explicit opt-ins is our best practice. We have more resources on our resource library that you can tap into at www.mediadev.com. And of course, you can feel free to shoot me an email at contact@mediadev.com so that I can give you more information on how you can acquire data and keep it up to date as much as you can. So thanks again for watching today, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.